What's up, guys and gals? Here is a little look at the TBLeague ARHIAN City of Horrors 1/12 scale action figure. Um, so she is from the ARH Comix, which I'm not actually familiar with the comics or the source material. She goes by the name of ARHIAN, the Head Huntress. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing her name right because I'm not familiar with the source material. But as a figure, she is really cool. And before we take a closer look, let's do a measurement real quick. So she is on the smaller side of the 6-inch scale. So it looks to be about 5.75 inches. But the details are amazing, and she does use TBLeague's seamless body. So you're aside from the wrist, not on this because it's a gloved hand, but on here, and again, it's also not going to be noticeable because of the bracelet right here, and the ankles. These figures have when the boot isn't here and there would be feet, you would see where the hands and the feet are separate. Other than that, the rest of the body is seamless with amazing articulation. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail. This is just a quick look. It's mostly just to give you a look at the figure. There's plenty of reviews on this and other the TBLeague 1/12 action figures. They'll give you more information and details. I just want to give you guys a look, my personal opinion of this figure. Bearing in mind, this is about a $80 figure. At least, that's what I paid getting her off of Big Bad Toy Store. And, I collect all kinds of action figures. I want to say, though, for the most part, in my experience, you do get what you pay for. And she's actually worth the price. So let's do a 360. Now, it was a bit of a challenge. I'll say this. So I do have a few minor issues. It was a bit of a challenge getting her all geared up. I would wish that these figures would come a little more already geared up. But that, unfortunately, that isn't the case with these TBLeague figures. And I would assume that it goes for both the 1/6 scale and the 1/12 scale. So it was a bit of a challenge. And there were some parts that were put on already on her, but put on incorrectly. And so you had to kind of remove everything, it is a bit of a hassle to get some stuff put back on properly. And then even just to get the rest of the stuff put on. But again, she looks amazing, and it's not even going to pick up on camera because my camera isn't great enough. But honestly, seeing it with my own eyes, one of my minor issues going into these was I was afraid that the heads, or more specifically the faces, weren't going to be that great because I'd heard issues with that. But seeing it up close, actually, with the naked eyes, she does look great. Now, there is still a minor issue there. All of these figures it seems like they share the same head sculpt, just minorly different painting, makeup painting, different colored hair, but it seems like they all share the same face. And then the flip side of that is, you only get this blank expression. The majority of these are fierce warrior women, and you would think you'd have different expressions, because they're gonna have the same blank expression no matter what kind of action poses you put them in, what kind of enemies you have them fighting. So that's a minor downside. Again, the gear being a little bit of a challenge to put on, but once you get it on, oh, they look great. She looks great. Minor issue with her boots, they're just one piece, so you're not getting any ankle articulation there, whereas the other figures do have But again, I can't stop saying it. I'm sorry. I think she looks amazing. I do have some issues with some of these parts, like this crotch piece or this belt piece, and even the belt with the sword. They keep riding up. So, you know, it's okay if you're just keeping these things posed and displayed, but you know, if you're handling them or doing photography with them, you're gonna have to constantly, you know, fix that for your shots. I think the hair is fine. I've heard issues with the hair. I think the hair is fine. I have slight issue, although it's a great added detail that, you know, you got this fake fur. It looks great. And then even here, it looks great, but it sheds. So it's kind of like if you have a pet in the house, you're gonna get this stuff shedding. So not crazy about that, but it's not that big a deal either. Details on the weapons look great. Let's pull the sword out real quick. Sword looks great. Nice bloody detail on it. And she does come with a total of 3 sets of hands. The shield, which also has some great detail on it. And the stuff isn't even going to pick up. It looks so much better to the naked eye than it does on camera, or at least on my camera. A great detailed display base as well. And it has this armature that you can use to kind of connect her to. This can probably attach to her waist, but it is also removable. So you can just have her standing on the base without the little arm thing taking away from its look. And great detail on there with these heads and the hand, you know, being the head huntress and all. Really cool. So yeah, I personally am really pleased. I was afraid with some of the issues that I'd heard, but for me personally, while she doesn't look as good as she does in the promo photos, she still looks great. She looks better than I anticipated, actually. And again, unfortunately, I don't think that's even going to translate well. So I would recommend, if this is something you're interested in at all, give it a shot. It's kind of like, honestly, I want to say kind of like Mezco 112. For me personally, they never look as good in the promo photos as they actually do in person. It's a seamless body, so it's squishy, very lifelike. It's actually also anatomically correct. Not going to show you that in this video, but you can look up videos, other reviews, you might see that. Again, ARHIAN, that's how I'm pronouncing it, unless I am corrected. Head Huntress from City of Horrors. Really cool. Well worth it, in my opinion. I'm pleased. There you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks so much for watching.